The race for the state titles is on across high school girls basketball in Vermont as playdowns kicked off on Tuesday evening. Let's start in Heinsberg. D1 battle between 5th-seeded CVU and 12th-seeded BFA. CVU took a 10-point lead into half, but the Comets come out of the locker room looking for a comeback. Emma Harrison in transition, knocking down the jumper. She had 20 points on the night, but CVU starts to pull away. They get it back to double digits. And how about this move and finish by Zoe McNabb, the captain, helping the Redhawks pulling away in this one. Then McNabb slicing through the defense and feeds Deirdre Higgins underneath. CVU goes on to win at 53-42. They're moving on to face North Country. Addison County rivals facing off in D2, number 5 Middlebury and 12th-seeded Mount Abe. First basket of the game belongs to the Eagles. Brooklyn Ryersbach passes out of the double team to Etta Twyman for the lay-in. Middlebury inching in front with some long-range shooting now. Louisa Orton knocking down the triple, puts the Tigers ahead by 3. Little bit later, Isabel Quinn sticking the baseline jumper, but mid up just a pair after a quarter. Mount Abe keeping pace in the second. Genevieve Foran finishing the fast break layup, but mid just too much on the night. Willow Haywood putting it on the floor, driving in for the bucket, hooping the harm. Tigers win at 41-21. They'll travel to Fairhaven for Friday's quarterfinals. Division III play down just up the road in Vergennes. The 5th-seeded Commodores hosting number 12 BFA Fairfax. Vergennes up comfortably in the third and adding to it. Georgia Krause hauling in the offensive board, gets the putback to go, and one. She'd complete the three-point play at the line. A little bit later, Commodores with the fast break. Ava Francis puts one on the money to Krause, who turns and gets it to drop, but then it's Francis being rewarded on the break. Rolls around and in, part of a 12-0 Commodore run. Bullets still playing hard. Leah Mule going high off the glass and in, but Vergennes still in control through 3. Fourth quarter, Faith McAllister going to work down low for 2. Commodores win at 60-27, advancing to Saturday's quarterfinals. Down to Rutland for D4, number 15 Stowe taking on second-ranked Mount St. J. Mounties with a big lead to start the second half. Great passing finds Alice Sharon in the post. Nice move to get the layup to go. Raiders looking for some momentum in the third. Helena DeVore gets the rebound. Strong work through contact for a tough finish. However, this one all green wave. How about Jada Hughes with the crossover and then switches hands for the finish in the paint. MSJ rolls to the 68-18 win in this one. Just over Route 4 now, first-round rivalry is number 14 Proctor headed to third-ranked West Rutland. Good start for the Horde. Isabella Griffith catch and shoot 3 for the first bucket. Westside out to a 7-0 lead. Phantoms able to storm right back. First, Janelle Guerra with a quick 3 off the inbounds. Then later in the quarter, Annie Knopp works hard for an offensive board. Second chance bucket would cut the lead to 2. West Rutland goes on a run from there, though. Great fast break. Frees up Tegan Williams, hooping the harm to put the Golden Horde up big at the quarter's end. Westside goes on to take it 76-18.